Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in the Comanche. We're going to be test flying a real turbulent cat. It's a Global V2, okay? This is, I bought for $11.99 and I was been really pretty excited about it. It was recommended by P2 Simulations. And so far, I gotta say, it's almost like, excuse me, it's almost like learning how to fly all over again. The real turbulence is fantastic, and I thought, what better way, right? This is real turbulence with one of the best flight characteristic aircrafts in Microsoft Flight Sim today, right? So what better way to try this turbulence out in a lighter aircraft? It's been a lot of fun flying these planes with this, because it's almost like you're getting another new aircraft, right? You have to learn to fly it all over again, because it flies completely different than what I'm used to. However, this one was relatively already realistic, so with the real turbulence, it's going to make it that much more challenging and fun. So hopefully we'll have a short flight over to New Braunfels today. We're right north of San Antonio in a little airport. If I could just learn how to speak properly, that would be great, right? I have people in the comments sometimes saying this guy can't pronounce anything. And it's true, I can't. So thank you guys for enjoying these videos anyway and smashing the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. You guys are the best. We're growing strong, almost at 40,000 subscribers, and couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you so much for helping. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna try real aircraft with real turbulence and see how it goes. Microsoft Flight Simulator test flight. Let's go. That's 60 knots, 80 knots, airspeed's alive, and we're up. So far, pretty good. Gear coming up. Alright, flaps are coming up. Just keeping an eye. Let me bring back the RPMs there. Gonna start our turn here. Alright. So far so good. The landing is where you really start to feel this. You can feel it in flight too. The thing that I noticed with this aircraft and the real turbulence is that when you get wind shear or you get through clouds or icing, you can actually feel the performance of the aircraft really start to come back down on you, and you got to fight the aircraft and get it back on track, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like more realistic, and it feels a lot better in my opinion that way. Like almost like you know, I guess the difference between driving in the rain in your car and not driving in the rain, you can really feel the difference in that. And that's what we like here. You know, the more realistic we can get these planes, the better off we are, right? To test them out, to have fun with them, to challenge ourselves, and also get the full experience of the aircraft. And I thought, what a plane like this that is so maneuverable, very stable, a great, like this is like probably the top general aviation aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator to this date, as of now, considering there has been a lot of other ones. The Diamond DA-42 is a blast to fly, and now it's been updated, and also they have real world turbulence with this that I have set. So I'm really gonna be curious to try to test fly that as well. I'll probably be doing a live stream with that later. But so far it's been a pleasure flying these. So I'm just basically trimming down right now, kind of just keeping everything, an eye on everything, just slightly trimming. We have a decent amount of power, but I want to trim the aircraft a little bit low here. This is what I like about the Comanche. Like, it's so realistic. Like, you know, you really gotta work with it. It's still climbing here at 500 feet per minute, and we can actually just trim it until it gets to level flight here with the power set as it is. So you see now it's starting to come down. So let's see if we can just trim it a little bit more. I'm bouncing up and down from turbulence. We're still climbing. Still climbing here. Let's see if I can level us out a little bit. There we go. There's actually, I believe that's an airport directly in front of us too. Now we're going to go right over here to 10 miles. It's called Fox. We could probably actually just land right in front. Let's just go direct too. This is the airport that I was going to go to the left side of us, but I just realized there's an airport directly in front of us, so let's make our lives a little bit easier since we're only test flying it for turbulence. I don't want to make too long of a video. So far, so good. Let's make sure we have real weather and everything on. Real time, real weather is on. So all of what you're seeing is what we'll be getting. Now, if you wanted to make it, you know, worse, like you see that bumps and stuff there, how it's shaking. You can feel the turbulent difference, right? As we're going over different terrain. It's more bumpy. It's definitely a lot different. You can feel more of the wind on landing too. You really got to make sure that your approach is the right way. So we're gonna just take out a little bit of power here. I'm gonna trim down, take out some power, start our descent. I want to slow down. We're going a little fast here at 140. There's the runway in front of us there. This couldn't have worked out any better, right? We're supposed to land right over there, but we'll take this runway. So I'm just going to pull out a little bit more power here. Put full RPM, full mixture. Try to get that arc into the white here. We're going down to 4,000 feet. You see it's getting a little bit bumpy. That's the turbulence bouncing us around there. So it's definitely awesome. I like that a lot, that it feels more realistic flying it with that turbulence kicked in there. Very nice. Pull out a little bit more power here. The Comanche is a fantastic aircraft, guys. If you don't have it, I would highly recommend it. It is really a good aircraft. Really, probably one of the best, like I said. And it's even better with this turbulent pack. I didn't know they had this, but I'm always trying. Oops. If you take the power setting too far back without flaps or gear, you'll get a stall warning. So we're almost there. Still descending. Just gonna put a bit of flaps in here and nose down a little bit more. I love this plane because when you're flying it, you have to basically always work it, right? You always got to be trimming, you always got to be adjusting, you always got to be paying attention to your gauges. I mean, pretty much everything you would do in a regular plane, except for it makes it a lot easier when it's on autopilot because all you got to do is monitor everything. This one, you have to physically do it, like by hand flying it, trimming it, taking the power out, putting the flaps down, putting the gear down, and all the rest of it, you know? Alright, here we go. I'm going to put a little gear down for the drag there. That slows us to about 120 or so. Still descending. We're doing a little bit of a rapid descent here because we're a little high. Altimeter is set. We are at 2013. Bank. This is the pitch and bank, you see? I'm just trimming it out there. And if you put your mouse over top of any of these, it will give you a specific accuracy, so you don't have to guess what your aircraft's doing. which is awesome. It will basically highlight it for you, what your mistakes are and how to fix them. Or if you're already doing what you're supposed to be doing, it will show that as well. For someone like me, it's highlighting my mistakes and how to fix them. Alright, here's coming another notch of flaps. So far, so good, guys. I'm just taking a little bit of power. I don't want to take too much power, and I'm just going to trim out here. Hopefully, we can land this thing nice and smoothly. We're in a little bit of an aggressive angle here, but that's just to kind of make the runway. Alright, I'll take a little bit more power out to slow us down. This thing's very slippery. It's got good amount of power in it, and we gotta bleed off some of that. I'm just trimming it out as we get closer here. You gotta definitely watch your power settings with this too, with the turbulence on, because it could bounce you around, or wind shear, which has happened at the end of your flight sometimes. See, I don't want to take too much power out. We're losing a little bit too much, which is fine. We're alright, 80 knots. Trim this baby out. Let it settle. Nice and gentle there. Whoosh. Bounced a little bit there. Not bad though. I like it. I gotta say, overall it's pretty good. I think when you get into more mountainous areas and stuff like that, definitely this will come more in handy. We're in New Braunfels now, so let's depart off the runway here. See, it's very, very responsive, this aircraft. I love it. Anyway, that is the turbulence pack that we got from Microsoft Flight Sim, as you see here, between the two. This is a great video to check out, just to kind of give you an idea of comparison. I would recommend it if anybody doesn't have it. This is what it's called right here. I'm not paid by them. I don't know nothing about this company. I just tried it out. I liked it, and I figured, hey, who's that guy? Just kidding. You know, it's really good. I really like it. So I'm just sharing something with you guys. If you're interested, you know, there it is. I guess I'll try to leave a link for that too. I'm not paid sponsor or anything like that from them. I just really enjoy that product, and I thought if you guys want a little bit more of a challenge, that's a great way to challenge in your skills as a pilot in these aircrafts. And if you get a realistic aircraft like this with something like that, it can really make this twice as good, if that's a thing, right? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to anybody who was interested in trying that out. If you're on the fence about it, get off the fence, go try it. It's definitely worth it. I got it. Like I said, I'm not paid sponsor. I know nothing about the person who made that or anything like that. I just tried it. I like it, and I recommend it. All right, let me know if you do have it, what your thoughts are, if you do like it, and shout out to P2 Simulations for telling me about this product. I think it's awesome, and I love it. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.